Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Expo. I'm so glad you're here. I guess this might be the wave of the future is virtual uh, communication. Let me take my glasses off. So my name is Ann Eastwick, and I'm a wedding officiant, and I'm so glad to be here to share a few things with you today. Um, I would like to share my screen so that I can give you uh, kind of a follow along kind of meeting. So let me do that now. Hopefully I can get this all working right and not be too discombobulated. So again, my name is Ann Eastwick. I'm a wedding officiant. I'd like to give you a little bit of background. Um, I was a paralegal for 30 years. And when I lost my job around 2012 after the housing recession, I began doing weddings and I love it. I have a big heart and an open mind, and I believe any two people in love willing to make a commitment should have the type of ceremony that they desire. Since 2012, I've done about 500 ceremonies. I've enjoyed performing short, sweet ceremonies on a beach or in a park, kind of an elopement. And I also love working with couples to design a unique ceremony that reflects their personalities and commitment. I've collected over these past few years several pages and pages of wording suggestions and ideas for every aspect of your ceremony, from your opening, your vows, your ring exchange, to your pronouncement and your closing. And I always hope to relieve some of the pressure of planning a wedding ceremony by kind of leading you through and being as much help and support as I possibly can. So I would love to talk to you more about your plans. My phone number is 904-629-8010, or my email is very simple, ann.eastwick@gmail.com. I also have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. So if you'd like to check out any of my photos or previous weddings, just kind of information. And then, of course, my website. So my website has all my pricing right on it. It has a little bit of information about me. It has a blog that I hope to keep up with information, current ideas, inspiration, etc. I've been lucky enough to perform ceremonies all over, from Southeast Georgia down to Palm Coast in Florida. I even had a bride hire me to go to Boca Raton for a holiday wedding. So I've done all the major country clubs. I've gone to all the major beaches, parks, and wedding venues in the area. And I just love seeing them, all the different things that they have to offer. So my traditional package is $300, and that includes appearance at your rehearsal, where I can get to know your bridal party and your families, and you and your fiance, of course. And that includes all the paperwork, filling out the paper, performing the ceremony, filling out the paperwork, sending it into the clerk of the court, and then providing you information if you should decide to change your name. The next thing I'd like to talk to you about is the paper flowers. This has kind of become a hobby for me, but I'm also always willing to talk about ideas and make them customized for you for sale. So I'm just going to run through a few ideas and some of my past work so you can just kind of get a feel for it. These are crepe paper flowers, and I think they make the closest to real looking flowers. Of course, they last forever. You don't have to water them. Crepe paper does fade a bit, but I spray everything with a photo fixative. So hopefully you can keep your flowers for a very long time. These are more examples of crepe paper. I've made arrangements for a condominium project for their restrooms. That's the sunflower type things. And I've also made bouquets from all these other types of flowers. Roses, anemones are one of my favorite. These are giant cardstock paper flowers, and these are used for photo backdrops or to embellish, your wedding venue. And they can be hung on screens. If you order them from me, I talk about the best way to attach them to whatever the medium is that you're using, whether it's a curtain or a screen or a paper photo backdrop. And these are some smaller screens that I've put together that I could decorate with the smaller paper flowers for behind a cake or dessert table, a guest book, a gift table, and being chicken wire, you could use those tiny little clothespins to hang your place cards and table setting information. So that makes kind of like a double intent. You can have embellishment of flowers and also show your seating arrangement. This is a little close-up of those two color palettes that I use, kind of a neutral color palette and also a very popular pastel pink. These are cardstock flowers that I did for a local baker. The client wanted to recreate a Pinterest cake that she had found, so the baker made a delicious, yummy cake, and I made the paper flowers to decorate it. This is a cake tier that is going to be used for an upcoming wedding. The flowers are all glued to a styrofoam cake dummy, and this will serve as one of the layers in the cake. So there'll be real cake above and below it, but these are all the paper flowers that decorate and will make a beautiful tiered wedding cake arrangement. And these are some really special keepsake bouquets, I call them. I make them for the bride to carry during her rehearsal or for her flower girl or someone special, perhaps her mom or dad. Her mom or grandma. And I love to make them out of the paper from the couple's stationery, from their, from their wedding invitations, save the dates, anything like that I can duplicate and print on cardstock and make these flowers. So you can see, if you look close, you can make out, the couple's names, and then I make flowers that complement their colors, and they'll always have this little keepsake to remember their special day. So that is pretty much me in a nutshell. I love doing weddings. I love doing helping couples to come up with a unique ceremony. And I love embellishing your wedding with my paper flower decor. So please give me a call or send me an email. I would love to talk to you. And I appreciate so much you taking the time to be with us this morning. Thank you so very much and have a great day.